What is this? Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in my own blinds. Like I just like raised the window and look at what it like is stuck on me. Go away. Okay, everything is very difficult for me. Hey everybody, it's Bunny and it's everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? And today we are going to be testing out the much requested chocolate pin, which I don't know about you guys, but I always wish I could like make funny pictures and draw my name in my food before I eat it. Look at my sassy bun crown. Look at it. Look at it. This took no skill, but I think it looks kind of cute. All right. In the box, which I already unboxed it, you get this thing, which is the actual chocolate pin. And here's a word of warning, okay? You have to have a tiny little Phillips screwdriver, which is not included, so that you can unscrew the top and install the batteries. And I swear the maker of children's toys that make them where you have to like get tools involved and unscrew things, invented by the devil. It took me at least 40 minutes, not gonna lie, to run around my house and find a tiny little screwdriver and then install the batteries and do all this kind of stuff. And just why? Why is everything not like an easy twist off little thing to do? This is for children. You also get 50 little chocolate molds, which come in all kinds of cute shapes, like little elephants and little snails, little puppy dogs. Oh, that says LOL. I thought that said cold. And I was like, why would you want to make chocolate that says cold? That's kind of weird. Crowns and donuts and cupcakes and pretzels. And that's actually kind of weird to make food that looks like other food. You also get 4 packets of the chocolate in blue, pink, white, and regular chocolate colored. You also get these little tips, which is how you load these chocolate bags into the chocolate pin. It works with like clamps and tips and stuff like that. Also very cutely, you get these little plastic bags and twisty ties in case you want to like make a little baggie of chocolate, give it to your friends. How adorable. Not included, but stuff you're still gonna need is like wax paper. And they show on the back of the box you using this thing to like decorate other foods like Rice Krispie Doodles. Do you call them Rice Krispie Doodles? Like my whole life I've called them Rice Krispie Doodles, but mostly everyone calls them Rice Krispie Treats. I don't know where I got the word doodle from. Raise your hand if you also say Rice Krispie Doodles. I got pre-made Rice Krispie Treats to doodle on because do I look like Martha Stewart? Do I look like Betty Crocker? Probably not. So I buy my treats pre-made for the sake of this video. I can't hold all the Rice Krispie Doodles. The next thing that you're gonna need is some kind of cup, because what you're supposed to do is put hot water from the tap. Okay, here's something else that doesn't make any sense. All right, let's look at this together. In the instructions, they show a little bowl with water in it, heated up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is super duper hot, but they say you're only supposed to like get the hot water from your tap, like from your sink, because you fill a cup up with water and then you put this hardened bag of chocolate in the water to make it mushy, you know what I mean? But whose tap water comes out of their faucet at 120 degrees Fahrenheit? That's like scalding hot. So I just have a microwave safe cup. I'm gonna put the water in it. I'm gonna heat it up in the microwave, and then I'm gonna put the little pouch in there so that we can have fun time chocolate time. Go into the microwave, go into the microwave. All right, set the time, 5 minutes. Coming back from the microwave, coming back from the microwave. Oh, ow, that was kind of my butt and it hurt a little bit. Can you hear the microwave in the background? Is that distracting? This is how I read instructions. Is this how you read instructions? Ooh. Do not wash in the dishwasher. Exciting! I'm gonna have a snack while we wait. I'm just gonna eat one of the doodles. Doodles. that delicious doodle flavor. Ooh, cheers, you want a bite? I'm your friend, I'll share my treats with you. Or my doodles. I'll share my doodles with you. Mmm, tastes doodly. It smells so good also. It smells like a candle from like Bath and Body Works. Like fresh wintertime doodle. That's my favorite candle scent. There are 8 steps of preparation. This is just not working at all. All right. Now my face is front and center. All right. There are 8 steps of preparation to load this chocolate into that pin. So I thought maybe it would be more better to have an angle of like my hands doing stuff. So let's get started now. I'm sorry that the lighting is maybe not the best ever because it's really disgusting and overcast and raining outside again for like the 5th weekend in a row in Texas. It's lovely here lately. So what you're supposed to do is cut straight across this pink packet here. It says 1/2 inch. You insert this tip into the top. You're supposed to leave some excess plastic like coming up off around the tip. You see what I mean? Then you take one of these little clampy things and you clamp around this tip like so. Can you guys see anything that's going on? You clamp. I'm trying to get the clamp to close, but it's not cooperating. Okay, I am just taking a quick break to tell you guys that so far, hands down, this is the most infuriating product that I have ever tried to do an as seen on TV review on. Even worse than the first time I tried to do the Wubble Bubble and couldn't get it to inflate for like 2 hours. Basically what's going on is you're supposed to take the tip and put it in the baggie and leave 1/8 inch of plastic around it and then put the clamp around the thing and it's supposed to click. It's got a little thing in here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but it's got like a little thing that's supposed to clamp together. And there's so much plastic around the baggie, it's just not easy at all. It's so terrible. I have honestly been trying for more than 20 minutes to get this little clamp on this little tip and it just will not close for anything. I've even done dangerous things like shoving scissors and other sharp objects in here, trying to get it to close. I've tried to shove my fingernail in there. I've even gone so far as to trim this excess plastic off of the side of the baggie because I figured there's too much plastic in there for this stupid little clamp to clamp around it. But honestly, this toy is impossible. It's just so frustrating because it's just not connecting and you literally can't play with this toy unless you get it to connect. So, oh, finally. So now I'm gonna stick this chocolate back in here because now it's already pretty much hardened and cooled by the time that I got this stupid little clamp on here. So I don't know, you guys, right now this toy gets like -0 points from me. It also comes with these little tips, which you are supposed to put in the top of the pouch. And now you're supposed to roll the excess air. So basically like squeeze the chocolate into the top where this tip is. Now you just set this pouch into the pin like so. I don't know how that even all fits up inside of there. I think we're finally loaded with the pink chocolate in here. So before it totally dries out, let's actually try and doodle things. Still nothing is happening. Okay, a giant horrifying popping just happened. More popping. More popping. I don't even see any of the chocolate maybe coming out. So this is 10 out of 10, the most infuriating toy that I have ever done in my entire YouTube career. I'm gonna try and just squeeze more chocolate into the tip. Maybe there's air bubbles or something. Let's, moment of truth. Okay, see, it's just not pressing or extruding anything. Okay, so here is where we are at in the current process. I think maybe the main reason that it is not working currently is because the chocolate mixture is so incredibly thick that I think that the chocolate is too thick for this little plastic mechanism to extrude. I am literally at my wit's end with this thing. I have no idea what to do. I don't know how they can possibly suggest that you could ever get this chocolate melted enough or a liquidous enough consistency using only tap water. I'm sure that they're saying to heat these chocolate packets up with tap water so that children and adults don't burn themselves trying to heat up these chocolate packets. But I'm telling you now, there's literally no way that you could get this stuff thin enough to extrude out of these tiny little tips without this stuff being like pure liquid chocolate. At this point, I'm honestly asking myself, is my chocolate pin broken? Like, did I get a defective one? I just don't understand why this would be so hard. I've literally been working on getting this device to work now for probably at least 2.5 hours. I started at like 2 o'clock and it's almost 5. So that's telling you how long I've been doing this. I am just trying absolutely everything possible to make it work because I know already the comments section is probably flooding with thousands of comments telling me that I am doing something wrong, but you know, not everything can work perfectly. That's why this series is called Does This Thing Really Work? I'm basically going to restart this agonizing process again with trying to remelt a brand new plastic packet of chocolate and sticking the tip and the clamp back on. First of all, that process should not be this hard. It's just insane to me. But I was trying to test and see if the chocolate was thin enough out of that pink packet that I finally got the tip in. I was just trying to squeeze it a little bit with my hand to see if I could get the chocolate to squeeze out of the tip. And when I was squeezing it, literally applying not that much pressure at all, the bag burst open and the clamp system failed and chocolate squirted everywhere. I finally got molten hot chocolate loaded into the devil's plaything, and my camera refuses to film this because I don't know, it's just overheating at this point. But honestly, for the chocolate to be warm enough to extrude through the pin, it's also hot enough that it's just being pressed out on its own without me pushing the button. So it's not really making clear designs, but let's try and write my name. See, it's like really messy. It's just kind of dripping everywhere. Ugh. You're supposed to be holding it 1/8 of an inch away from the paper. So I guess that's that, but it's just really messy. Ugh. This is just gross looking. I should have made it solid so I could peel it up. Now I'm just pressing it down on the paper. Yay! And now chocolate is just squirting out of the pen with no control whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna try and fill this pretzel mold. I'm probably almost out of chocolate, honestly. Okay, that's so crazy. See, there's like that's just messy. That's not gonna look like anything. Oh my gosh. Chocolate just kind of like explodes out of this thing with no control. It just kind of like stops coming out and then it'll just like overflow. And Now I think the chocolate is hardening. See, now it's just coming out. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm trying to really have some self-control and put it down, like, or not put it down rather, but put it down 1/8 of an inch. Ah, see? Oh, I wonder if we're out. No, it's just jammed again. And now it's not squirting. Oh, there we go. Now with no control, we're gonna get a ton of chocolate again. Oh, that doesn't even say bunny. That just says, I'm sad, and this is a failure. Ew. You're supposed to put the wax paper in the freezer for 5 minutes until the chocolate sets. So that is what I'm gonna try and do. And then if you fill the molds, you're supposed to take this out in 10 minutes. But this is literally just so stupid looking. I know that it's not even gonna have worked. Moment of truth. And it actually looks like it's peeling off surprisingly easily. So, ta-da! Oh no! I just busted it with my own clumsiness. But look, this actually did come out looking better than I thought it would. Too bad it was just a little bit too thin and I'm a little bit too clumsy, or we would have had a solid bunny. Look, the top almost sort of looks like a pretzel. All right, I'm gonna try again. Now I'm kind of addicted. Let me see what we can do here to redeem ourselves. And once again, for some reason, it looks like nothing is happening. This is driving me crazy, you guys. I thought I had it all figured out, but I guess I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey. All right. There we go. Okay. I just wish you had a little bit more control. It is very messy. All right, I'm trying to like draw and control the camera. Bunny. Bunny. There. Eee, that sort of says bunny. I still don't know why we're getting this crazy popping noise. It's like the chocolate just gets stuck or something. I don't know. I'm going to try and cutely fill this little octopus. See, it like pops, and now all the chocolate kind of, see, it keeps getting stuck. I don't know what that's about. I hope you guys can see this. I don't know. Now I'm just gonna try and kind of use the pin to push the chocolate into the mold. This is such bad camera work. One last chance with the white chocolate bag, and I had to use the tip from the chocolate one, so it's actually kind of like squirting out some of the regular chocolate at first. Ah, okay. Now it looks like we are getting the white chocolate. So I'm gonna try and write Swamp Family. So there is the S. W. A. Ah. M. Oh no! Clicky pin syndrome again. Oh no. I don't know what's causing that, but it's really agitating. I actually was doing all right this time. SWA, kind of an M. Nobody puts baby in the corner, so I'm just gonna finish writing Swamp Family, holding this burning bag of chocolate in my hand and squeezing the letters out by hand without the terrible pin. Well, I'm saying that, but can't even squeeze it out with my hand. I can't do anything right. Okay, swamp. It hurts my hand too much, you guys. I got swamp fa. Here is my tiny victory after 4.5 hours of complete frustration. I was able to write my name with chocolate and get it to unstick from the wax paper. And you could totally decorate a cake with this, right? Because it's so beautiful. You just want to share it with all of your family and friends. And even though I tried to fill the mold a little bit better with a little bit more chocolate, the design still does get a lot of air bubbles into it. So I don't really think that this looks too much like a octopus. Do you? I'm so sorry for the shaky footage and any of the frustration. I know that I've probably been filming for 2 hours, so this video is probably on the longer side. But in conclusion, I just don't know how I feel about this, you guys. In my opinion, you'd probably be better off just getting like regular confectioner's chocolate, like those little melty circle things that you can get from like Michael's and Joann's and stuff, and just putting them in a regular like icing bag and writing with chocolate, like without this pin apparatus. I don't know, it's just like these clamps. I finally did get all 4 clamps to seal around these chocolate bags, but that process never gets any easier. And like I said earlier, I was honestly doing some things with them that were probably not safe. It's just very difficult. And during this process, I went and looked at some other YouTube reviews that people have done of this, and pretty much everybody says that the clamp is very hard. And I think some people were like trying to be nice about it and being like, oh, you might need some help. You're gonna need a whole lot of help. The only thing I'm thinking of is maybe this particular kit has been sitting on the shelf for quite some time, because I do see the date on here, and I'm not sure if that means it was manufactured in June or if this should have been consumed by the 6th of June. I'm not sure what the 6th of June 2015 means, but maybe honestly this chocolate is just, you know, been sitting on the shelf with this kit unsold for so long that the chocolate is kind of old and it's not melting very good. I don't know. I really tried so hard, because I kind of always hate it when people are just like, you did it wrong, because like I really followed the instructions and I really tried for 4 hours to get this to work. So I don't know. In my opinion, this is not one of my favorite things I've tested out. Technically, it does say have an adult's help for some of these steps, but really this is like a toy for kids, and I don't think most kids would have 4 or 5 hours of patience trying really hard to get a toy to work. I don't think most parents would have like 4 to 5 hours of patience to try and get it to work. It can be kind of fun at the end, but I almost just feel like once again it would be easier just to do this on wax paper with little chocolate chips and icing bags, and that's definitely going to be cheaper than $20. Once again, that's just my opinion, and I don't know, you may have this and you may love it and it may work great for you. I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry that this was kind of a fail and a catastrophe, but if you guys have any other items that you would like for me to test out on this series, or as seen on TV items, please leave them as a comment down below. I will find them, I will get them, and we will test them out together. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wangs. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!